On this week's episode of Ask PTrippy, I answer some questions that some of you may already know the answer to, but what's the problem with repeat questions? And I answer questions for my short film, The Human Organ Restaurant.
If you have a question or just something to say, just ask PTrippy and I'll answer away. All you have to do is ask PTrippy.
What's up, guys? So do you remember on the last episode where I said that that episode was brought to you by your parents because without them you would not be watching my videos? Well, this episode is brought to you by my parents because without them getting their freak on and giving birth to a wonderful son, that would be me, I would not be making YouTube videos and you guys would never even be watching any of my YouTube videos. Again, mind blown! Alright, so let's get into the questions. Hold on, let me take a drink of this first. I'm always scared if this is going to be too hot. Actually, it's quite decent. Alright. So, Gina, I hope I said that right, wants to know how old are you? I am 18 years old. Hello! Anyway. Okay, next question comes from Jada Howard, and she wants to know what is my brother's name. My brother's name is Joseph, but he likes to go by Joe, obviously. Okay, next question. Oh, actually, I was going to make this transition a lot smoother, but I totally butchered that. Okay, so these next questions, this is what I was going to say. These next questions come from my short film, The Human Organ Restaurant. And the first one comes from Jada Howard, and she wants to know, what was that dish? Here's the dish. That dish was, well, obviously, as I stated, it was obviously not, if you haven't seen the short film yet, I advise you to watch it, okay? But anyway, so this may be somewhat of a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but the actual dish, obviously, it wasn't human testicles or human blood. It was vegan chicken nuggets. Yes, they make those. Obviously, it's not made with real chicken. And I shaped them into testicle-sized balls. Then I made some vegan batter, like fry batter, and deep fried them. And that's why they look a lot bigger than real human testicles, but that's because of the batter and how big they became with the batter. And then the blood sauce is really just corn syrup, red food coloring, and then I forget what I used to darken it. I forget now, but I used something to darken it. I can't remember exactly, but anyway. So, yeah, that's what that was. Alright, so the next question, Jada Howard wants to know, were you wearing a wig or was that your hair? Okay, so there it is. I don't know if you can see that. I can zoom in, actually. There. That was not my hair. That was actually a wig. And actually, if you look closely now, that this is, I mean, you probably can't see it on yours. I don't know how well you can see this. But around here, there, you can actually see my actual hair. Because obviously, I did a bad job putting that wig on. I should probably get some, what are they called? Like, wig, like, you know what I'm talking about, like the, well, anyway, I forget what they're called. Anyway, so, that's all I got. That's all the questions I got for this episode. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank God I remember this before I close out this video. I want to give a shout out to Two Teens Gaming, previously known as XXD2BXX. If some of you may recognize that, I've said that numerous times in many of my videos. And so now they're Two Teens Gaming, and I want to give a shout out to them. Basically, they are both really cool. I've kind of met them via FaceTime, I will say that. And they're Australian, which is even cooler. So click here. I had this annotation up here. I was going to mention it before. Click here, obviously, to check out their channel, subscribe, and yeah. So please leave me your questions in the comments below, and I will answer them in a future episode of Ask PTrippy. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button down below. Also down below is a subscribe button. Click it now. I upload awesome content like this every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So subscribe now to avoid missing out. Alright, so thank you for the wonderful questions. I love you guys. I'm PTrippy, and as always, thanks for watching.